Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. I am the MysteriousJG. So, we've got a little bit of a bonus dungeon. It's not very long. I'd never looked at the map for it before. I only pulled open the map to figure out where we're going to go looking for Wither. But that alone has... Well, there's something called a cameo belt. I don't know if I have one of those, and I don't know what it does, but it's got a really low % chance of appearing. So yeah, I kind of don't know. I wasn't meaning to spoil the fact that this is a really tiny map, but it's a really tiny map. At any rate, the lowest floor in what seems to be a hidden area off the edge of the map has Wither, but there's only a 10% chance of appearing. But what little I do know about this place is that it's got like optional bosses and hunts and stuff in it, so I was kind of expecting to have a lot of that sort of thing to deal with. So these guys are all decked out with ribbon, and Sanguine Shield would be better technically for him. I feel like the gear they're wearing now is actually kind of what I'd want them to wear anyway. Circlets might be slightly better than some of what they're... But the masks I've got them wearing now are giving them some elemental immunity, which might be kind of important. Penumbra. No, I think we had to... I think, like, hitting this thing, turns out, would teleport us someplace interesting now, right? Maybe. I know that I accidentally hit this once while off-screen trying to come back here and gather treasures and had to, like... Yeah, so never mind. This isn't the way. I had not this one, but I accidentally touched the thing that took us to the hidden zone. The underground, like, you know, the Pharaoh's Light Tower goes up, but there's, like, basement levels full of dark and evil. Ooh. And I accidentally triggered that, and that just led to a real brief cutscene that kind of shows you as this game is wont to do, just a little, yeah, Penumbra, I guess, maybe is where I want to go, after all. I don't remember the difference between an Umbra and a Penumbra. I think one is the opposite of the other, but maybe Penumbra somehow represents being below. But yeah, like one of these little, oh, here's a glory shot of a location and Subterra, origin, darkness. Yeah. Oh, you see? Oh, never mind, it is actually mapped out. Huh. So I don't know, all the levels are pretty much look the same, and they're kind of round-ish. What I'm not really able to tell that well is what kind of enemies are these? Abaddon. Isn't that like the name of a really powerful demon in mythology or something? And in this, that they're just like frogs. It certainly seems like, wow, there's kind of a lot of you guys, aren't there? Let's get rid of, do you not have Dispel God? I know we went to the trouble of learning it, but maybe only Pinello actually gets to use it. Getting some solid horns out of these guys. Oh wow, now we got Mistmares and enemies that don't like holy. I'm kind of over fighting legions of regular enemies in this game. Boss battles can be interesting. Anything else I just get tired of. Thanks to auto battle and the fact that you can frame skip through so much stuff, let's one thing that is probably not helping is is that I don't have everyone using lowest MP, so they're not wiping out, or lowest hit points, I mean. Since everyone's not using lowest hit points, which makes sense when fighting generics because you get rid of them, it's making it extra. Are these guys gonna just spawn infinitely here? This might be like the place to come level up, except that I just read an article that suggests that there's probably nothing in the game that if you're, you have your gambits and equipment set up right, there's really nothing in the game you need to be above level 80 to defeat, and we're pretty much above level 80. Ancient door, ancient astronauts. Okay. Pedestal of Night. Read the inscription. Black orbs in the darkness. Black orbs the darkness of this hall dispel. In proper measure, light once more they bring in overabundance, for naught are they spent. I guess I'm supposed to be searching for black. Well, there's a boon, but I don't know where it is. Don't know what these boons are. Maybe they will appear if they take damage. Well, Balthier doesn't seem to be doing anything to them. Never mind. The thing is that the enemies outside were not... enemies outside weren't dropping these orbs, so I thought maybe Balthier could do something, but... somehow it might be possible to actually figure out what we're doing here. Okay, never mind. This video's not going to go as smoothly as I'd hoped. So, I mean, I had to figure there was a gimmick to this. I didn't even know about this place. It's probably meant to be this game's variation on the... I don't remember the name of it, but there's a dungeon in Final Fantasy Tactics where you can't see anything. The only thing that lights the place up is the crystals of fallen enemies. And that only lights things up temporarily. So... let's not hit that trap if we can help it. Well, it says we got a dark crystal. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to be doing, though. So, I mean, I figure I got to spend at least one video monkeying with this, trying to figure it out before we just fall back on some kind of fact or something, right? Yeah. So, we come into a really, really dark room. Oh, I do have black orbs. proper measure of light once more. They bring an overabundance, for naught are they spent. I mean, they brought some light. Oh, I see. This door wasn't really visible until, yeah, there we go. Now I can fight these guys. They were on the other side of a wall. I had leftover black orbs from other places. So I do want to be grabbing black orbs from all over, I guess. Necrofiend, you're a jerk. Zodiac, you're a jerk. Alright. Alright, so this, I guess I get how this works now. You have, side doors here that I couldn't see until I had, dropped a black orb, but... Dragon Lich, you're, not really as impressive as a group of, by this point in the game, fairly weak enemies. We got one gill for that. That's, Alright, well. I guess, that's a corner explored. I don't know how you would go down. But it's the next floor down where we should, in theory, be able to... if these guys aren't dropping the items that we need, they're just going to respawn and be a nuisance. But it's the next floor down, however you go about getting to it, that will actually have a 10% chance of giving us Wither. Or Addle. Whichever one we didn't get. I think we didn't get Wither. Five seemed to work. That was too great. Oh. Oh, okay. So we did it wrong before. There's a specific amount I was supposed to do, which... So I probably need to revisit that previous zone, because I didn't do it right. Okay. What this will mean, I mean, it seems pretty... Seems pretty much like what it was, but hey, we're leveling up, bitches. Ow. One gill again. One Gilligan. Oh, yeah. Damn, there's no reason not to have grabbed you. That was my bad. I forgot that he would drop something like that. I guess I probably have to... Well, Durhay, I guess I've got to light up all of the... Oh, maybe there is no side room on this one. But I probably have to light up all of them the right amount to go to the next level down. Hopefully it doesn't reset if I leave. Because now I'm thinking getting all the black orbs from all of the creatures off to the side might be really important to this. What was that? There's like a fring noise that I did not catch the significance of. Oh, this is just the ancient door again. Well, let's go back to one that we already cleared and make sure that we put one, as annoying as this is, put on one at a time until it's the correct amount, since the game tells you when you've got the exact right amount, and it apparently makes a difference. Meanwhile, Bash is lingering behind the others. Because while it could be kind of tiresome, it now really doesn't appear to be any advantage to loading more than one at a time. Okay, so that would appear to be the correct amount. Oh, cool. More enemies in here. This means I can get some more black orbs. Okay, good. So they are... I can regenerate those without leaving the floor, in case leaving the floor, like going back up, resets how all the pedestals are set, which would be... That would make a difference. If that was the case, I would really need to go up a level to where those silly little, like, much weaker enemies that drop black orbs are, and just grind for black orbs to make sure that I've got enough to handle whatever. Seems silly, but it would be the correct stratagem. Alright, so I know those bottom two both have the correct number of orbs set. The good news is I believe I can just, once I'm at the room where I have those low chance of spawning treasures, I just open and close the door until it shows up. That should be easy. Okay, I'm going to just place one at a time here. There's no reason to do anything else. Unless I find out that that you don't do it in every single room. I suppose I could find that out. Maybe I just need to light up each floor just one time over to get all the loots. This is requiring a lot. There we go. Still say the same thing. In overabundance for not. Are they spent? Well, hopefully I'll get enough enough black orbs to finish the level here. Don't want to like miss any of these. I already feel like I missed one there. It was 3 enemies, only got 2 orbs out of it. Alright, I didn't see any like rare and interesting treasures marked on the first floor of this place, and they all seem to have the same layout. It's from the second floor on. I'll tell you straight out. First floor shows nothing. I believe that's called Penumbra. If I go down a level, I've got hidden loots, which appear to be off to the side of where I can go. So there may be other levels I need to explore. But yeah, there's a total of 4 treasure chests in this whole dungeon that are apparently worth getting. And I'm thinking, based on the rate that we're moving at, I'm probably going to just clear the first level and then call it a video. fairly high-end enemies. They are weak against water. So maybe it's time for... That's ice damage. I don't really have a good water spell, do I? I got aqua. Doesn't really seem like I ever got like a second level aqua spell. Yeah. Let's go for yes, that seems to have worked fairly well. Can I please line up with the black orb before it disappears? Thank you. Okay. Ooh, there's a extra side thing over here. Massive black orb. Touch the orb. Got 9 black orbs. So that's nice. I'm glad of that because I was starting to think there was going to be a lot of like ridiculous black orb grinding. But thanks to the massive black orb, which is more than some women can handle, we were able to succeed. Alright, so I guess you want to keep your eyes peeled and not assume... So we do know that there's going to be some side rooms with special areas you can go off into, because that's where the hidden loots are. Any of these places could be false facades. So far, that has not been a thing in this dungeon. But we got one more corner to explore. And again, it could be slow going on some of them, depending. I don't know how many it's going to take to load up some of these things with enough dark power to open for you. Enough dark orbs to get light, if that makes sense. But we kind of thinking there's no reason other than impatience to ever put more than one at a time on there. So let's take care of this last one and assume that that's how every floor is going to work. And hope that once you unlock the stairs down for a floor, it stays unlocked. Because that will make a big difference. I know there's at least one boss that is not a hunt. It's just a boss at the bottom of this dungeon. That's an optional boss. And then there's another, like, you know, hunt quest hunt that involves coming down to this dungeon. And, of course, in the Zodiac Age, this is where you get one of the techniques that we wouldn't otherwise have. Come on. Work, damn you. There may be some off-screen grinding for black orbs upstairs that has to get done here. I'm just really hoping that the game is nice enough that once you've lit all 4 corners of a dungeon level, it stays that way. And by that way, I mean lit. Pretty exciting, huh? Oh, come on. I only got like 3 left now. And that's after I got the massive dark orb, or black orb, whichever one it was. These black orbs are massive. They say that once you go black orb, you can never go back orb. That's a nice coincidence. Maybe this one always takes however many you've got left. You've used all of your black orbs. These guys are kind of a pain in the butt to defeat with just regular old attacks because of their fondness for I guess I'll wait till we get them clustered together a bit, but their fondness for protect makes them a bad target to just hit with regular old ooh, there's 4 of them now. Regular old physical attacks. These other ones that we detected may have been in another room entirely. Because we definitely went through more. There's a fool's facade. See, I figured that would be a mechanic for this place. It only made sense. It'd be nice if the map that I got online kind of sketched out the hidden areas. Strip of forbidden flesh. But yeah, we were definitely going through black orbs faster than we were acquiring them there. So there might be some black orb hunting on the level above while watching rift tracks or something. I'm not like completely against all forms of cutting out some stuff and doing it off screen, but I don't want that to like. There's some stuff I'm like, yeah, you guys need to see how repetitive this can get for some of it. Ribbons are really good against some of these enemies. This one for sure. Alright. So I think this is going to be the last video of my session, so I'm letting it run a little long because I'm just trying to finish exploring this level. And then maybe as I get to the next room, that will help me figure out one gill. Huzzah. Now, if this brings me back to the room with the pedestal, then I've gone in a loop, but apparently not. Oh, it brought me to you. Okay. Wasn't really expecting this right now, because I was about to call it a video and a session. Phoenix. Alright, well, what I think I'm going to have to do is actually call it a video and add one more video to the session than I was expecting, because otherwise I don't really have time to deal with the boss right now. But we'll deal with this boss, and then we'll continue with this exciting quest, I guess. Yeah, I gotta go take my walk, I gotta get some dinner. I think I'm putting my PlayStation into hibernate mode for a bit, folks, because this is not like a bad thing, but it's a bit of a surprise. Catch you guys next time. Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I'm the MysteriousSJG. Kind of wandered into a boss fight that I didn't know was coming. I don't really know if this is a hunt mission that we were hunting or not. But we're... well, I guess I don't know how much trouble we're in or how dangerous this one's going to be, but... well, I mean... I guess I should be probably using higher end attacks than I'm using. So let's see. Scourge, Shock. Shock is faster than some of these other ones. Flare is massive damage to one foe is probably my best bet here. You're using Phoenix down because you really don't have the white magic that is great for these situations. But even though I got you the awesome new Renew magic, we're really not going to use it, are we? I want to try to steal from this guy. And I don't know if Van is actually able to hit him because he's flying. Yeah, I think he's missing, actually. I could just keep stealing him from a while. Eye of the Hawk. No idea what that is, but it seems like something that we can't just get whenever we feel like it. I guess telekinesis, because deals range damage with melee weapons. Yeah, I guess he's switching over to telekinesis, because I don't think with his non-ranged weapon, I don't think it's really going to work for him to you know, if this thing, I'm not complaining, but if this turns into just a really boring, straightforward fight, I feel kind of silly that I arranged to have time for a whole other video. I think Flare is what's killing this thing so fast. Yeah, it's certainly doing more damage than Van's meager attacks are doing. You know what? If this keeps up, yeah, this is going to take less than 5 minutes. Forget it. I'll just tack this on to the end of the last video. This is not looking to be worth a whole video's worth of stuff here. We stole from it. I don't know what else I was going to try to do. And I think you can't get to the bottom of the dungeon without beating this boss, but otherwise you don't really have to do anything with this boss. So we'll see if it actually counts as a hunt. Alright. Yeah, this can't really say that it's worth can't really say that it's worth recording a whole video, because I kind of, now I can get back to my original plan and actually be done. But just what's going on in this chamber, how I exactly got to it, I don't really know. It seemed like there was an opening over here as well. I guess both of those paths are... Whatever. Alright. So, I'm curious if I go up to a higher level... Yeah, this is just... This door will get me back into... For the hell of it, we'll quick kill these guys and get out of here. And, because probably the smart way to do this is to grind for black orbs on the next level above. But the question now really is, if I go up a level, and how do I go up a level? I think if I go back to the central stairs or elevator, it probably will go up or down now. That's what I'm guessing. Damn it. Well, that's okay. That is the thing that gives you plague, blackmail, and thrills, and whatever, guys. Leave us alone here. We're going to do monster bubbles. Alright, fine, we'll kill you. If you're going to be like that about it. I was kind of going to let you guys go, more or less, but... Your luck's run out. I was going to let you guys go, I said. You guys are making this difficult. I was just going to call it a quick video. Tack this onto the last one. You jerks may be making it so that there's a whole another video of murdering you. Just because I want to clear this room. Be more inclined to fight these guys if they dropped off those dark orbs, but they don't. Another one of you? Come on. Alright. No, I well and truly need to be done with this now. So and I can go to... I'm at the Penumbra. I can go to Umbra or first floor. I don't actually know how that works. I want to go back up. Umbra is down. First floor is probably up. That's what I figured. I just checked the map to double check, honestly. So I'm going to call it a video now no matter what the answer is, but I'm going to go save, call it a video, but what I want to check before we end the video after I save is just... I'm really just wondering if it will retain my progress with stones. And also, I guess it doesn't matter because I should be able to just go to the next level down now that I've unlocked it. I don't think I have to go back to Penumbra. I can just go to Umbra. But I am wondering. And we're going to want to go to Rabanastre and find out if there's any reward for taking out that Monstar. But I don't care right now. We can do that later. This video is going to go long, but if I can keep this to under 10 minutes and tack it onto the end of another video, I'm okay. And that means I don't have to record a whole other video, which I hadn't... I kind of forced myself to have time for it because I was in the middle of a boss fight when the video ran out. But I'd really rather just have this one go long, which is, of course, what we're currently doing. So I'm just wondering if I come in here, will everything already be lit up? And the answer is yes. That's nice. Okay, now I know that. Probably off screen at some point I will just grind for those silly black orbs so that I don't have to fight the tougher monsters to get them. I don't know, it's counterintuitive. I could be getting experience from fighting the tougher monsters. But yeah, the low-level enemies on the floor above, just it's just more reliable to get a bunch of them. I can do a couple of loops through and have enough to probably clear this place out once and for all. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.